Okay, what's up, buddy? And today we're back again with another video. And today we are finally going to take a look at the new map, Rancho Del Arroyo. I hope I said that correctly. Again, huge thank you to EW for letting us do this, play early access, let it look at the map, and letting us show you guys this map ahead of time, ahead of release as well. As of right now, we don't know the release date yet. But if I do know it after recording this video, and because I'm pre-scheduling these because I'm currently off and away working. So if there is any release date, I will have that in a pinned comment down below this video if this is on the day of upload. Otherwise, it's going to be in one of the later videos. But with that being said, let's take our first look into this map and let's take a dive into what this map has to offer. See you guys in a second.
Welcome to Rancho Del Arroyo. Your flight was okay? Can I get you? This is Vaquero country. Generations of cowboys have eked out a living here, my family among them. But all that cattle ranching has left its mark. I'd be trading this land's future for a quick buck if I wasn't prepared to face up to that. You've been all over the world, hunted in countless reserves. If anyone knows what this place needs to compete with the best of them, it's you. So, I want you to help us make a change. Become northern Mexico's leading biosphere and hunting reserve. Let me explain.
And well, here we are now at the actual lodge. I really love that intro. I think I had to cut it a little bit because I had forgot to actually turn off the mission system properly, and we are not allowed to show any of the missions, which is why our mission is going to be off. We are not going to have any of them on, and we are just going to get straight into this. First of all, I do want to verbally say this lodge looks stunning. Like, you can actually walk through the entire thing as far as I could see. Like, over there obviously is where you start, where you spawn the first time. And then in here, you've got like a massive room going into like a kitchen. I don't think... Oh, you actually can open this door. Okay, sweet. Because you actually can't open these other doors. So those are shut. And you can get into the middle here, to the courtyard kind of. If you really wanted to. But there's also another cool room here in the back. With a very nice looking room. Like, this looks stunning. A furnace in the middle. I don't think there's any way of getting to the second floor. I haven't tried yet, but I can't imagine that we're going to be able to get in there. And then, of course, if you wanted to, you can leave out the back door as well. I know this is probably not the most interesting for you guys to see, but I did want to quickly show this off because this just looks really cool, and you can get upstairs. Wow. Hello. And I think that's a whitetail. Yeah, look, we have whitetail around here. So you actually do have a bedroom in here in which you can't change time, I assume. No, you can't. Okay, so it's not like in the lodge. But yeah. Then out here, I'd assume you can get on here. Yeah, so you can look around here. You can see this, and I'd assume that if you wanted to, you could probably... No, you can't. Okay, you can't get up there. You might be able to if you really tried, but yeah. I just wanted to very quickly show this off, show how cool this looks. And, well, with that being said, we are currently here in the center of the map. And I think we're just kind of gonna head to some of the lakes around here and just do some exploring to start off with. One thing that I did want to say though, before we really get into this, this looks absolutely stunning. Like, I love how this map looks. This is just really cool. And we've got our first Antelope jackrabbit called, so let's give those a shot. And by the way, we do actually have the new shotgun with us as well, which is the Kinsko model 1897 Vaquero, which is the little bit more darker chrome version of the two that you can buy straight off the bat. So yeah, just want to quickly say that if you guys want to quickly see how that rifle looks, this is how it looks. You get 5 rounds, and this is what it looks like with the shotgun scope on top of it. I think I really like how the shotgun looks. I'm a big fan of it, but I haven't shot it yet, so we are still going to try that out as well. And I think we will get it. Look, there's some rabbits there. I think we'll get our shot with that here, with these, and we might try and do some bighorn as well. We might do some pheasant hunting here as well in a second, but let's try and get that rabbit there in a second if I could spot him again, because I'd like to try and shoot the shotgun. Actually, there he is. So let's get this out. Let's 0 for 7. Oh, look, there's a closer one right there. There we go. Let's try and shoot that one. Let's just absolutely smoke it. I love how these rabbits have really tall and really long ears. Like, that is just... I think these guys look really awesome. And yeah, there you go. You saw the shotgun. Let's fire it one more time. Kind of like that. Just so that you guys can hear it and see the reload animation. I like it. I think it's good. I'm not the biggest shotgun hunter, so I'm not too sure how much I will use this. But for the pheasant hunting, I will for sure be using this. And look at these rabbits. Look at those long ears. If you want to know, diamond score is 6.3. So I think that's basically the same as the whitetail jackrabbits on Leighton Lakes, if I'm not mistaken. But I did want to show that here. Show those off. And I think this looks really cool. But now let's look for some of the other animals. I do have the M1 and the 243 with us in case we see some whitetail deer, some Mexican bobcats, or something like a bigger bighorn sheep. Ooh, we actually found our first whitetail deer as well. So when do they drink? I'm very curious. So these guys drink from 8:30 to 11. Yes. Oh wow, they actually have a longer drink zone as well. That is awesome. That is so good to see. And oh, there's Mexican bobcats around here, so there are going to be some conflicts there with those two. They will spook them off. As you can see, those guys are fleeing right now, not because of me, but because of the bobcat. Like, they are way too far away to be spooked by me. But that is good to know. I'm actually not too sure yet when the Mexican bobcats drink, as I don't have any drink zone, but very nice. Whitetail deer drink in the morning. Oh, and look, there you guys can see there are some pheasants there. They are currently fleeing. They're just females, so we're not going to shoot those, but yeah. Let's try and actually get maybe one of those whitetail deer. There was that one really nice one there. And according to the patch nuts... Oh, wait, never mind. We're going to shoot that guy. I wanted to look at the Mexican bobcat. Let's give that a shot. I think that's okay, right? There we go. That should have been a better hit. As you can also see, the fonts in the top, they changed back to the old ones, if I'm not mistaken. So I think some of you guys are going to be happy about that, because some of you were complaining about that. Also, another thing that's in the patch notes, if we place a marker down like this, there's no longer the black circle around that. So they did fix that. That is no longer a thing that is going to be happening. Also, according to them, some of the animal models were touched up a little bit to make them look a little bit nicer and just make them look better in general. So you might notice that a little bit of the furs might look a little bit different and a little bit better. I haven't seen that yet, but we are going to take a look at that once we shoot some whitetail deer later on, maybe, or once we go on a designated hunt for those guys as well. Oh, and we actually do have a decent whitetail coming in, so I don't really see a reason why we shouldn't try and shoot him. He is a max weight one, so let's shoot him there. He should go down rather quickly, and yeah, look, he's running right to our bobcat as well. That is just amazing. And here is our first Mexican bobcat in the red fur variations, and you cannot tell me that these things do not look awesome. Like, this is just great. This is absolutely a gorgeous model, and these are going to be one of my favorite animals. I can already see it. I love how they look, and we are definitely going to be trying to get ourselves a diamond of those when the map comes out. Another thing I did want to say, I'm seeing a lot more whitetail zones already just going around here. Like, look, there's another zone back there as well with more whitetail deer. We had that zone over here, which we spooked away. There's a zone back there, so there are definitely a lot more whitetails. So for those of you guys that are going to be really heavy on that whitetail deer Great One grind, you are going to love this map, I think, just looking by this one map. And I've talked with some of the other people in our chat there that they're finding a lot of whitetail deers as well. So this is looking really good. But let's look at our whitetail deer, and I can see the fur looks a little bit different. I feel like their tail changed, don't you think? I feel like it has longer hair and it looks a little bit more bushy in terms of the tail. The fur itself on the body looks to be a little bit darker maybe, but I might just be thinking that. But the tail definitely looks a little bit more, well, just like longer hair, a little bit more furry, I guess, in that sense. But decent whitetail deer here at 194, barely making gold, but hey, it's a good first start. And today we are just going to be looking at our first reaction here on the map. again, in terms of whitetail, this map is going to be really, really good. I have a zone back there with a buck and a female there. And then right over here on this side, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not a buck. That's not a buck. We've got 5 males in this zone over here. Like, that is stunning. Like, look, I've been at 2 lakes and I've got 1, 2, I've got 5 zones already at just 2 lakes. That is insane. That is really, really good for anybody that wants to hunt whitetail deer. And these zones aren't necessarily hidden. Like, these are pretty good and open areas where you could take very good and easy shots. Like, they're no way like super hidden with bushes or anything. Like, so far they're very nice and open, very nice to be seen, which I'm a big fan of for sure. And I just shot a complete blank there, but I think 2 is gonna be fine. If he's gonna stop, he's not. I would have put another shot into him, but I think 2 is gonna be very good for that zone, considering we're not really gonna be grinding whitetail deer on here. We are more going to be experiencing the map and taking a look at this. And here they are, just a small level 2. And then this one's actually a pretty nice level 2 as well. 218, 86 kg. And again, their tails have been changed a little bit, I think. As far as I know. But they did say that I touched them up a little bit. And I think the tail is what they mean with this animal. There was another list of animals that they said that they did touch those up a little bit and change those visually, but I'm not 100% sure. And again, look, there is just a good amount of bucks that were in that one zone, and that is just so awesome to see for somebody who's definitely going to be grinding whitetail deer. So yeah, that is going to be a very good message for, I think, a lot of you, since a lot of people seemingly really want to grind whitetail deer again and try and get themselves a great one. So this is definitely good news for people who are interested in that, or for people who are just interested in hunting whitetail deer. You are definitely going to be finding a good amount around here. Now, one thing that I can give you guys a little bit of confidence on, for everybody thinking if the Mexican bobcat is going to be drinking with the whitetail deer, they are not. They are actually going to be resting from 7:30 to 11:30, but some of their rest zones seem to be quite close to the water, so there might be some conflicts here and there, as we saw also in the beginning of today's video. But in general, I think this should be okay, and it should not be too bad. And I just spooked those guys because, yeah, I was being a little bit noisy over here. But I just wanted to quickly say that for everybody wondering if these bobcat are going to be spooking away the whitetail deer, similarly to how the mountain lions spook away the bighorn sheep over on Silveridge Peaks. But it's just going to be kind of how your zones are going to be placed in terms of how close your rest zones are going to be to whitetail drink zones, if that is what you're concerned with. And again, I feel like I've said this so many times in today's video, but there is just a ton of whitetail deer on this map, and we have found so many zones. I've been to 3 lakes now, and in total we have like 6 or 7 zones just across those 3. So this is just amazing and really good to see. I'm very happy about this, and I think you guys are going to be just as happy as I am here. Ooh, and bighorn sheep, I just heard that they got a new collar or new sound effect. That changed slightly, and I also just got pheasants calling up here. So I want to try and see if I can find myself some pheasants so that we can actually try that out in today's video as well. And yes, would you look at that, we've got some pheasants there. So let's try and catch up with them, and let's see if we can potentially flush those out. And again, there you guys can hear the new bighorn sound that they have. Sounds a lot deeper than it did before. But where did my pheasants go now? There we go, there they are. Okay, look, there's even a 2 right over there. So yeah, let's try and follow these guys, and let's see if we can get any of them to fly off in the air so that we can flush them out and so that we can shoot them. Because I would love to show you guys the new mechanic, because if you shoot them on the ground, they will not count and you will not get any medal requirement out of it. It won't even go a medal down, it's just not even going to count. And there it is. Let's shoot him. Oopala, that went quick. Let's look if we can get some more out of there. Ooh, there's a white one in there. And look, if I were to shoot that one up there now, with the M1 for example, we can actually do it like this, look. If that one's gonna stay there, look, if I'm trying to shoot that... Oh, wow. Can I even hit it from here? You know what, let's just try and use the M1 just so I can show you guys that this will not count. It's gonna say something like disqualified or so. So let's shoot that. Now, we did shoot it with the wrong weapon, obviously, but usually that will only drop them by about 1 medal point. But yeah, let's have a look. Let's take a look at these guys. Aren't these guys amazing? Look how they look. They're so colorful. These things are absolutely amazing. I am so happy about it. Their diamond requirement, again, is 20.3. And as far as I could tell so far, I have not yet seen a pheasant zone anywhere, so I'm not sure if they're going to be zone bound at all. They might be, and I might have just gotten unlucky and not found any, but so far I have actually not found any kind of zone. So you might just kind of have to get lucky to try and find them running around, and they're not actually going to have drink zones. They're just going to be kind of around and everywhere. Now, what was this? Oh, this was another one that we hit in the air, but I'm more focused on this one right over here. The one that we shot sitting down, just to prove to you guys that if you shoot them in the ground, that these are not going to count. And I think this is actually, yeah, this is a gray. So these guys look a little bit different. Let's maximize this. I mean, we've got a little bit of cash here. This just looks awesome. I am so happy. And look, you see grounded right over there. You don't even get to see what the trophy rating would have been. I obviously didn't actually use the proper ammunition, but that would have usually just dropped it down by a point. Now, I think this would have been a gold considering it's 1.73, so I assume it would have been a 17.6 if this is going to be going off of white. So he would have been a silver afterwards, but see, we get a none as our medal there, and this is not going to count. Plus, it's just not going to, like, you're not going to get the score. You can just kind of estimate on what it would have been based off of weight. Obviously, you could still taxonomize this, so if you see an albino or something like that, as you saw there, you can still taxonomize it, but you are not going to get any score out of it. And we can actually go ahead and lodge in a second and take a look at what it will say there, because I'm pretty sure it's either going to say 0 or it's just going to say like unqualified or something like that, because this is a new system. This is something new, and for those of you wondering, you actually do get damaged by cacti. As you see there, it's just a tiny amount of damage, but you do get damaged, so do be aware of that. I'm also going to make another separate video of where I'm going to be talking about the full list of patch notes, so that's just going to be a very quick follow-up, so do check that out as well. But these are kind of the general things that I wanted to show off today in the video here. Also, what do you guys think about this terrain? I absolutely love this. I think I prefer actually the terrain where we were earlier in, so this kind of area over here, closer to the forest, a little bit thicker, but I think this open area and with the kind of forested around lakes is going to be really cool as well. I haven't gone all the way up to the mountains yet and taken a look there, but we're definitely going to go check that out as well before the full release of this map. But for now, let's unlock some more outposts and let's see if we can find anything else awesome. Oh, we've actually got a 6 heart over there, which is kind of going to run away, but I think that is the tan variation that we got to see on the stream as well. Now, all of the other bobcats that I've seen so far were all female, so this is actually the first male that I'm going to be able to take a look at. But as far as I could tell, their max weight is going to be similar to the Lynx at 45 kg, and I think their diamond was something at around 27.6 or so. I mean, we can check here in just a second and just legitimize it and see what it actually is. Now, let's have a look. So this would have been a silver, double lunged it. And yeah, this is the tan variation, and they need 27.6 to be diamond. He was 29 kg, so still a good bit away. But again, how awesome do these guys look? I am in love with these models. Like, they did such an awesome job with the pheasants. These Mexican bobcats are awesome. Whitetail deer zones for days. This is sweet. Ooh, we've actually got a level 4 peccary back there. Let's try and smoke that guy. Where is he? He is a class 4, so we can actually shoot him with the M1, which seems to be a little bit OP for them, but there we go. Let's drop him there as well. So with that, I think we've looked basically at every single new animal on this video as well. except for the Rio Grande turkey, which looks kind of like the normal turkey. I mean, I saw one flying by slash running by me. I just didn't shoot it because I got a little bit late. But yeah, again, these guys are also not going to be drinking with the white-tailed deer, so they're going to probably be either before this or after this. And here we go. Here is the peccary. 108, so this would have actually been a gold, still a good bit away from diamond, but I think these guys look awesome. They have kind of like a mohawk going on the back of their back there. Oh, I'm not too sure how they're scored by tusks, but hey, it is all good. Still got a bad shot. We almost got the liver there as well, but yeah, we were just a little bit too far back, and then we dropped him with the spine shot here. Okay, well, I'm actually wrong, because according to this, I can actually see the trophy rating of the animal. You don't get a medal at all, so that still stays the same, but you can actually see your trophy rating of what the animal would have been that you shot. Now, here's another look at the pheasant. Quickly gonna go through all the poses. Ooh, I like that one. That one's really awesome. I am very happy with this. This looks really, really cool. Again, these are going to add so much color to the lodges. And here is just one more time the Mexican bobcat, looking really good as well. Very happy with that. And I want to know, actually, what do you guys think about this new map? Are you guys a big fan of it? Do you think this is going to be your next new favorite map? And are you excited about the animals, or do you have any criticism? So far, from all the time that I've played on here, I've had a lot of fun so far. I'm obviously still going to be playing quite a bit more before I leave to try and get a little bit more content going, but I'd like to know what your guys' opinion are down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed it also, please do make sure to go ahead and hit that like button if you're new around here, or you also just haven't done so yet. Plus, you want to see more early and exclusive content, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon, as it really does help the channel out a lot. And with that being said, have a good day, bye bye, and peace.